Okay, find one that works. But I can't do, then you have to make changes in your personal life. I can't fix every fucking thing. These are the rules, okay? You have to bend to them. They don't fucking bend to you. That's what a trader is. The trader is a person that follows the rules, and the rules are there to fucking protect them on the long term. If you can't see that, you can't fucking trade. Period. I don't give a fuck who's telling you any otherwise. That's the reality. You have to have discipline. You have to have control. And the only way you forge those two things is to operate in the realm of having rules. And I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your fucking asses and give you all roses and candy bars and say it's going to be so easy. Look, you're never going to have to fucking worry about doing anything that's complicated. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fucking extremely hard. It's going to be hard for you to follow the rules. It's going to be hard for you to find a way for you to get in front of the fucking charts, because guess what? A lot of you are afraid to just be wrong.
That's all normal. It's not, there's nothing to be afraid of. That's something more than it is. It's a simple tax. It's all it is. You are going to be taxed, period. You can't escape it. You're going to have losses. You're going to have losing trades. You're going to miss opportunities. And you're going to have real shit happen in the real world. And when it does, it fucks you up in your head. And you should not be trading. Period. There is no shortcut. There's no way around these things. Whether you are met with it right now or in the future, every single one of you, you will come across this bridge in the road, and either you stop trading because these things are going to be in front of you, these problems that every trader has, or you learn how to deal with it on an individual basis. Like, you are going to wrestle with things that the next person isn't, but it's all the same things: uncertainty, performance anxiety, rushing, not being organized. And the top of the list, unrealistic expectations. My son went into it thinking, I'm ICT's son. It's going to be easy like a video game. I'm going to be able to tell my dad, this is what I did. Bada bing, bada boom, it's done. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom, you got your ass done. It's over. Now you got to fix it. But now you have it harder because you have to fix all of that negative thinking. You got to cope with that now, which makes everything exponentially harder, but not impossible, but much, much harder. And when I talk to you this way, and most of this stuff is designed for my kids, I'm telling them how to avoid all these things. And two of my boys now have tasted this shit. Cody thought he was going to whip crypto's ass, and it whipped his ass. I told him to stay away from it, didn't listen. Caleb, slow and steady. Not trying to be big, not trying to worry about getting out of his job real quick. Just real slow and steady. Real slow and steady. And he'll get there. I'm confident he will have all the traits that I want all of my kids and all of you as my students to have. He's not in a hurry to go in and tell his boss, I don't need to be here anymore. And because of that, he has the right mindset, and it'll carry him. He has no girlfriend, no social life. It's work, study, markets. That might not be for you. Okay. I already said I'm not for everyone. The markets are not for everyone. But there is no sugar-coated, cookie-cutter approach that you're going to be able to walk out there, start making money, have no problems, no issues mentally, no baggage, no drawdown that causes you to think recklessly. There's nobody teaching this stuff. They're all trying to entice you to buy courses, buy memberships, buy products, follow me, copy me trading. You have to deal with the realities of you're going to do it wrong. What are you going to do when you do it wrong? How are you going to cope with it? How are you going to get past it? I've been there. I've been there lots of times. And I thought I had it figured out way faster than I really needed to invest more time. But I had to discover this stuff going through it, patching myself up, stopping the bleeding, and working extra jobs when I didn't have a whole lot of free time as it was, just to get a little bit of money to start doing it all over again and making the same mistakes, thinking that I was going to get a different result. And many of you are doing that, even with my concepts. You're trying to force something that's not in the chart. You're trying to see a breaker. You're trying to see a fair value gap, a silver bullet, because you want it to be there. You're impatient. You're not waiting for it to form. You want it to be there. So you're going to look for it. And damn it, you're going to see it. They're like ink blots. They're Rorschachs. They're projecting what you want to see. And you're fooling yourself instead of understanding how to read price for real. And you can't do that quickly. I've never said that you could do it quickly. But once you understand how to read price, and you understand how to determine where the draw on liquidity is, 90 fucking days, you apply that silver bullet, you don't need a job. That is not 90 days you can quit your job. No, you have to at least know what price is doing apart from the silver bullet. Silver bullet's just a multiplier. It's a model that lets you go in and act on what you should already understand about the marketplace. You're not doing that in 90 fucking days. Okay. You're not. You will not. Okay. So that way we're understanding ourselves. But if you spent a year back testing and tape reading and you get a really good feel for what markets are doing and how they work from one liquidity to the next, look at the video I put up, One Setup for Life. I literally tell you how to go in there and use the previous session's liquidity. And for the folks that are asking me, can you teach the London session? Just look at the previous day's afternoon PM session. I don't know why you're making it hard. Like, that's what you do. That's all you do. Apply that in between the 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning, London Open Kill Zone. Whether it's Forex or futures, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the same stuff. Like, you are all complicating something I've made very simple because you're bringing something that you think is a mountain issue, and it's not. It's insignificant. But because of your impatience, because of the lack of discipline and self-control over yourself, you're making it something bigger. And it's the perfect excuse to say, I don't know how to do it, and it's not working for me. It's not profitable because ICT is not teaching me this and that. I've already taught it. But you don't want to put the work into it, just like my own son didn't want to. And he saw how that worked. And today he had a taste of it for real. And he's drained. Yeah, this is what it's like. It's like fucking boot camp. 6 weeks. You go in there, fluffy, full of fucking ding-dongs and bonbons, and they whip your ass into shape in 6 weeks. You're salty as shit. You want to go out there and chew somebody's liver from their abdomen. Well, some people need to go through that to discover that they're their biggest adversary. They're their biggest problem. And most people will be quick to point the finger outside of themselves. Oh, that guy, that gal, that thing was not profitable because this and that. No, you just didn't do what was required. You have to step into that uncomfortable area of development, just like weight training, dieting. Anything worth having and maintaining is going to require effort. And you are trying to learn the highest form of financial education on the planet. Think about what you're expecting. You think that you're just going to roller skate into this shit with $500, $100 account, and all of a sudden now you're fucking rich. This is not Instagram, okay? That's all bullshit over there. It's going to take you a lot more time, a lot more effort, and a whole lot more money than you're willing to put into it.